Yesterday, Wetangula was in Cherangani constituency, Trans Nzoia County, but it never ended well for him and his team. They were badly heckled and booed when they tried attacking George Natembeya, the governor. Wetangula, taking to his social media accounts, shared out some posts, this being among them. This afternoon, I presided over the issuance of bursary checks to 8,000 needy but bright students from Cherangani constituency by their own MP Honorable Patrick Simiyu at Chebaru's grounds. NGCDF has been a pillar in supporting the education of the poor and infrastructural development of schools. I support His Excellency President William Ruto's call on MPs during celebrations to mark 20 years of NGCDF to increase funds allocation to benefit more needy children and foster development. And then Wetangula shared out those photos there. It's now emerging that they found it very rough when one of the leaders attempted to attack the area governor, George Natembeya. This is what followed.
Na mimi naomba wale wanatukana party leader. Mimi nimeona vijana wadogo sana wamejiingiza hapa Trans Nzoia, wanakimbia hapa wakisema kwamba wanajua siasa na kutusi senator wetu, kutusi party leader wetu na kutusi viongozi. Ndugu yangu, mimi najua kuna hapa wale wametumwa kuja kutusikiza wakapeleke haya maneno. Na wako hapa hata mimi naona. Na mimi niko na watuma mpeleke ujumbe kwa gavana Natembeya ya kwamba sisi kwa hivyo wacha nimalizia kupata leader. Umesikia badani kuna wasaliti, wacha niketi chini.
So when that leader attempted to attack and to mention George Natembeya's name in bad light, he was booed and heckled in front of Wetangula. Wetangula was sitting there issuing the checks he is saying, but even with that, the ground still heckled them. Yes. And now it's emerging that Trans Nzoia is becoming very hostile to Ford Kenya Wetangula and even to Kenya Kwanza government. As Wetangula was touring that constituency, look at the kind of security that was with him. Why all that security for a speaker? Somebody we expect should not be politically active. Somebody who should be neutral. I strongly believe that that kind of a security confirms Wetangula is politically active, and that's why the ground might be hostile to him. Instead of being neutral, he has decided to play politics. So the ground wants to prove to him that as the speaker, he should not engage in politics. Let him perform the functions and roles of the speaker without venturing into politics. I want us to put all this into perspective for Kenyans to understand what this means. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. The heckling of Wetangula's team confirms beyond any reasonable doubt that the Tawe movement is real. It's actually picking momentum in the Bukusu nation. it's something real. That is one thing coming out very clearly. And you are seeing the leader was also heckled as he tried attacking Natembeya. Before he attacked Natembeya, there was peace. So it also goes without mention that Wetangula was there with his foot soldiers purposefully to fight the governor, George Natembeya. So they wanted to test the waters. If they could attack Natembeya, after which Wetangula would just come to crown all the insults against Natembeya. But that backfired. The person who was to test the waters actually realized that the waters were just too deep for them to swim. So in one way or the other, Wetangula's main aim and intention of going to Cherangani, Trans Nzoia County, backfired very badly. If you look at politics of Kenya Kwanza, and mostly they have learned that from William Ruto, it's always politics of confrontation, where you go to your opponent's stronghold and you start bringing chaos there. That has been William Ruto's style of politics. And Wetangula was just trying to test the waters by going to Trans Nzoia to see how the ground would receive him insulting George Natembeya. But they found the answer: the ground is stowing. And also, if you look at this, it puts Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi in a very tight spot. The more William Ruto's government continues to fail, the more Wetangula and Mudavadi are becoming weak and weaker, as George Natembeya and other leaders, such as him, are becoming strong and stronger. I'm seeing a very high possibility where the Bukusu nation, especially those in Bungoma and Trans Nzoia, are most probably regretting why they voted for William Ruto. And they're regretting because of Wetangula's direction. That's why we are seeing the ground becoming very hostile to them. Trans Nzoia and Bungoma are predominantly Bukusus, but we are now seeing clearly that even the Bukusus are not happy with Moses Wetangula. As I conclude, this confirms beyond any reasonable doubt that William Ruto is becoming unpopular. His team are seriously facing the wrath of the people. And that's what I've been saying here. Let the ground be very hostile to these leaders supporting William Ruto. These are the leaders helping William Ruto in implementing very oppressive policies. We now have Finance Bill 2024. And these leaders now pretending that they care about the poor, that they are issuing bursaries. These are the same leaders who are going to pass Finance Bill 2024. The same leaders are the ones who have increased the cost of education. Fee has been increased. The same leaders. So William Ruto is making the ground very hostile to these leaders. Yesterday in Kiambu, Kimani Chungwa, Gatundu South Member of Parliament, Alice Nganga and other leaders were literally chased away in Thika. And now you are seeing that as that was happening, Wetangula and his team, they were also finding it very hard in Trans Nzoia, a place we expect should be their stronghold. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you are not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.
Na mimi naomba wale wanatukana party leader. Mimi nimeona vijana wadogo sana wamejiingiza hapa Trans Nzoia, wanakimbia hapa wakisema kwamba wanajua siasa na kutusi senata wetu, kutusi party leader wetu na kutusi viongozi. Ndugu yangu, mimi najua kuna hapa wale wametumwa kuja kutusikiza wakapeleka haya maneno. Na wako hapa hata mimi naona. Na mimi niko na watuma mpeleke ujumbe kwa gavana Natembeya ya kwamba sisi